I totally get what you mean when you say that it has to be a little bit faster, because I think that one of the things that really prompted me to start talking about this and also even make my YouTube channel is because I saw a very distinct difference between what is portrayed about Estonia through marketing and what is Estonia in reality as well. Like Estonia is portrayed on the marketing side like it's the place where you go work in Estonia, you go settle in Estonia, you go study in Estonia, and then when you arrive here, it's like the third, fourth, fifth month where you are, like you get homesick and you start to slide into depression. I mean, the honeymoon period is like 3 to 4 months, and then it happens. Like you start to feel the difference, like how different it is in reality. And it's not saying anything bad about Estonia itself. I mean, it's one place and it has its own characteristics, with people, with food, with culture, with all the different things. And there are extremely good aspects in Estonia as well. But the thing is that immediately you don't get to see the best aspects, or at least in the first 2 or 3 years, because the real, when your investment starts to pays off, is that I think it takes like 5 to 6 years at least with any, because I now I've been here for almost like 8.5 years, and only now that I feel that I have those friends and people who know me, who actually start to trust me in a way that, like I'm recognized, not just by people who see me, but by in my neighborhood, like people know me, like everybody knows me just through face, and people trust me. But it's not a short-term game. That's what I mean. It takes a very, very long time. So if you're here for a short time and you're not willing to make any effort, then it might be easier that foreigners start to get into a bubble of their own as well. And as you also mentioned, that I see that happening as well. Like, for example, if you work in a big startup company with a lot of multinational, multicultural people, then it's very easy for you to, just hang out in the afternoon with them as well, because there's so many and they're from your same culture and from the same area. But then you sort of miss the real beauty of Estonia, the Estonian people, the Estonian everything and culture that is around you, that is completely separate from that. So that is something that I often feel, and I think that is something that I try to do with my YouTube as well, is just to show that, okay, this is my life and this is my perspective and this is what I see Estonia as, and that sometimes is very different for a lot of people, and very resonates with a lot of people. So I personally want to encourage other people to make content, like talk about these things and share your own experiences as much as you can, because only then people get to know like what is the reality. And of course, you're doing the same thing as well. You're doing it much more like hands on. Actually, you're doing it much more face to face, and that's actually a really amazing thing.